Thank you.
And if anybody, that's fine. If anybody else is, has anything else to add to what a parliamentarian is, I'm jump in now, but that's as far as what I know. Okay, so yeah, so those, so we really need folks in these working groups to make this happen. We all, with those issues, and we also need to really strengthen our communications. We really need help with communications. We need folks that can help send out email blasts and announcements, somebody who can take our minutes for us at our meetings and help us get those out, and just to create forms and that kind of thing. So that's communications. And then with media, we're talking about social media to share outside of our circle what we're doing, and earned media, which is the press, actually. That's like the news agencies, and can help get media to our events, and can be a liaison with the press and write press releases and do press packets. So if you can do any part of that, you know, we don't need people that can do all of everything, but just any contribution you can make to any of these groups is awesome. So thank you to everybody who's already signed up, and we'll be sending something out to give you more information about what the next steps are for the groups that you signed up with. Does anybody else have anything else to, and we are going to have, our next meeting is going to be around this shoring up what the actions we're going to take for this, the filibuster and the HR1 awareness campaign.
I'd just like to say that, and it's something different, but when you talk about postcards, they're very inexpensive when you order them through Center for Common Ground. Like 1,000 postcards will be $40 to me, like 4 cents a card they are. So when we're ready to order, we can order through them.
People love doing postcards too. It's something that was a great success last year with the voter, well, with the election, asking people to go out and to vote at the election last year. So it's
what
really,
does it cost to mail 100 postcards?
Well, it's cost 35 cents. I think it's 35, is it?
$35.
Yeah.
So 100 is $35. Okay.
So we
can
would
raise that.
just,
We can raise some money for postage.
we would just need to raise some money to get postcards covered for folks. I mean, stamps, you know. Yeah.
What did we send last year? 15,000, 20,000? It's a lot of stamps. And then there was the packaging, so we will need to get budget for it.
Our circle, gosh, I can't even remember. Our circle sent out 5,000 stamp, 5,000. The state sent out an additional 10,000.
Yeah, and AMP, I think, sent out, Evelyn, if I'm not mistaken, I think we sent out 5 too, didn't we? But a lot of the people that we dealt with actually paid for their own postage. So, you know, I think if we can do, and it kind of worked out to be a good combination, Kate, because there are a lot of, you know, there are people who don't have the money to do that, but the people who did, they were very generous and donated their own stamps. So it's not quite as daunting. I think we probably could raise enough to fund, you know, maybe people within your organization that don't have the means to, you know, to spend, you know, $60 sending out 200 postcards.
And we had a lot of volunteers, Indivisible 9, and there were other volunteers. I personally, I will order 1,000 postcards myself. So I'm sure we can get this done.
I don't know what I was just gonna say. Yeah, that's many in our circle did donate stamps as well. So I think that I think it is definitely doable, but we just need to raise those funds. And that's something that I didn't add a fundraising working group to our working groups that we have, but we really do need a fundraising working group right away now too, I guess. Okay, so is there anything else then before we move on? I think it's a great opportunity for us. I'm really looking forward to this partnership with AMP, as we always have a wonderful relationship with AMP. It's always great partnering with them. And I think this is something that we can really do, the filibuster and the HR1 awareness. This is where I think many of our hearts are wanting to get those passed, because we know that if we don't,
It's really almost anything we want to do going forward from a progressive standpoint is dead if these two things don't happen.
exactly. Thank you, Deb. Yes.
And postcard writing starts on, I think it's the 22nd, and June 22nd. Is that correct for those who got the email that I sent from Suzanne?
Gosh, for SR1, but so I thought they had something for the filibuster too. Am I incorrect?
Oh, yes, this is all going to be about the filibuster, but they personally are just doing Arizona because they feel they have a lot of people who are already trying to contact the mansion.
Right.
Yeah, for the
I knew that.
filibuster.
It just seems like
Mhm.
June 22nd is awfully late, but
Yeah.
Well, the phone banking and texting has already started. It's the postcard writing.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So we could go ahead and start. Again, we don't have to waste not waste, but use everybody's time up. I think, Kate, maybe if you and Evelyn and I and Cynthia have another, sidebar meeting, and let's try to get this ball rolling, that would be great.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Okay, sounds good.
But I think, is everybody, does anybody, everybody in agreement about moving forward with this? Let me just have a show of hands about who would want to, who is interested in, the phone banking and the postcard writing, or in doing that. Margie, you were awesome with your postcards last year. Okay, and just, is everybody feeling good about moving forward with this? And oh wow, we got a bunch of hands going up. All right, feeling great. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the Southern Piedmont Circle West Side Charlotte Community Garden Plot. Samantha, are you there? Samantha? I think you're cutting out. Oh, I'm sorry, Samantha, you are really cutting out bad. We can't hear you. Can you move around? Samantha's been working very hard setting up the garden plot.
Am I here?
Yes,
Okay, I'm here.
yes. We can hear you.
Okay, so
No, we can't hear you anymore.
Perhaps we could table her until she gets to a better location, and then we can move
Okay.
forward.
Let's, she's gonna tell us about the Southern, she's been working very hard out at the Ava B. Barber Park Community, at Ava B. Barber Park, the community garden there. Shemaya Haynes had asked us if we would like to have a, who's the organizer of the garden, asked us, and she's also with the West Side Education Think Tank, by the way. She's been in our meetings before. She asked us if we wanted to have a garden plot at the at this Ava B. Barber Park Community Garden. So Samantha jumped on that and she got out there and she started, and she got all kinds of vegetables planted and has been going out there and watering it and tending it. But we really want to make this a community garden for folks who are, anybody in our circle who wants to help volunteer to tend the garden. We want to try to get folks in the West Side Charlotte community to partner with us on this and work together. And this is a way for us to build relationships with the folks over there in the West Side Charlotte area. And so if anybody is interested in signing up to volunteer, Samantha's going to have a sign up that will be going out to folks. But if you want to, you can go ahead and put that in the chat right now. Does anybody have any questions about the garden plot? Okay. So just wanted to make a couple announcements. That just about wraps everything up that we wanted to talk about and go over. We will be sending out a message about, I think we're going to have to have our next meeting before the 2 weeks when we would normally have it. So probably after the chairs, the circle chairs meet with the AMP and go over some of the details about organizing the campaign that we're going to be working on. Then we're going to be setting up, calling another meeting to get the ball rolling on that. Our next meeting would normally be on, I think, June 6th, which is 2 weeks from today. I think that's June 6th. But we're going to need to have a meeting probably before that to get the ball rolling on the stuff that we want to do. Okay, so any questions yet? George, are you keeping an eye on the chat? Or could you please?
I will. I haven't been looking at it super closely.
I
know I can
have,
look at it
except for
afterwards.
recently.
I don't see any questions in the chat.
Okay.
That's right now.
Okay, so we just wanted to make a couple announcements. So today at 3 o'clock, ID9 is having their May meeting. They're going to be having a workshop on anti-oppression and anti-racism, deconstructing your privilege. So if you want to go over there, sign up for that, and I'm going to put the link in the chat to sign up for it.
Allison wrote a note in the chat, Kate, and I don't know if that means that, Allison, that you were volunteering to do something or that you needed to speak. So let me know. If you need to speak, unmute yourself and speak. If you're volunteering for a task, put it in the chat and we'll catch it.
Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. This is Allison. What I wanted to do was to volunteer to be on the card writing campaign. And I need to go to your website and connect with you there. I realize that. But just for this meeting, what I'm letting you know, what I wanted to do was, yes, be on the phone banking and texting, as well as whatever the postcard drive ends up being. So I'd like to volunteer for both of those.
Got it.
And then and pardon me, I also noticed that I had just said something about Arizona, where whatever you guys are doing with respect to Arizona, I was saying that I'll jump on board with whatever I find on the website to help. So that's it.
Evelyn knows about that. AMP. That's an AMP thing.
All
Yeah,
right,
Kate,
that's right. I'll
uh,
connect with them
That's
too.
part of, that's what
I
we're,
sent
our
the
partnership.
information. Yeah, I sent the information to Kate, and so she can, share it with everyone, the link for the texting and for the postcard writing. And I don't know if you guys can see, but these postcards I just ordered. It says power to the people. Can you see them?
No, ma'am.
No,
No? Oh, okay. I just put it
we
in
can
front of my
see you
face.
though. Just move them over to your
Yeah.
left arm.
Your camera is not showing your face, it's showing your torso.
Your elbow
Oh,
and
okay.
your
So maybe move
forearm
it down. What
And
about now?
over to your left.
towards the house. Move it towards the house.
Keep going,
Okay.
More,
keep going, keep going.
A little lower.
All right.
Stop. Lower. There you go. Yes.
Woohoo.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
I just ordered 1,000. So
Yeah.
just to let
Nice.
you know. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. So with
uh,
us taking, is someone asking a question?
Yeah, I'm
Or saying-
sorry. I'm sorry. Kate, this is Deb. I was just going to say that even though Evelyn sent the link and everything, I think what I was kind of talking about is maybe, like I said again, 4 of us could get together and talk about kind of having a big coordinated effort like we did for the voter
Mhm.
opportunity, and that we kind of have a quote plan, that we can send out and kind of try to coordinate it like we did the last time, even if it's the texting and it's not actually the letter writing, we're actually getting the postcards together and everything, still have kind of a coordinated effort where we're actually getting people to commit, not just send them how to do it, but get commitments to
Mhm.
say, I'll, get people signed up, I guess, so that we know that it's happening, if that makes sense.
That's a good idea. We can get together as soon as possible, and
Mhm.
then once everything is done, like you said, coordinated, then we could send it to everyone who's willing to participate.
Right.
Mhm.
And if it's okay with you guys, I'll just send out a quick text to the 4 of us, maybe also include Don Marie, and see if we can have a call,
Mhm.
have
Sure.
a
Yeah.
call about it. Yeah.
If you can go ahead and set that up.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And let me and George and Samantha know, and we'll definitely do that. And
Okay.
so we'll get on board with them. We'll all get on the same page together, and we'll be able to get the information out to the folks who want to
Right.
participate
Right.
in an organized way. And you all were so, and I should mention too, AMP consists of Deb, Evelyn, and also Cynthia Perry and Donna Marie Woodson and did I leave anybody out?
Well, we have other folks, but we're kind of
Yeah,
the core.
Reverend Sadler, we got a
Yeah.
lot of members, but we usually coordinate things and then get it out to the other members.
And you all had such a wonderfully organized and well done postcard campaign last year that really made it so much easier for our circle to be able to participate. So yes, we definitely want to follow your leadership on that, and to work together
you.
with y'all.
Thank
So
you.
thank you for that. And I do want to
Can you
mention.
hear me?
We can hear you
Now
now.
we can hear you,
I can hear you.
Samantha.
Oh,
We're almost into a town.
okay. You might be able to hear me for a couple of minutes. I'm really in the middle of nowhere. I just want to mention, if you haven't seen the rap track hearing, please see it on the criminal justice. And there will be more activity coming up in Elizabeth City. We cannot let that place go. We cannot let that murder be passed without calling it into accountability. And also on Tuesday, George Floyd, the NAACP is doing a vigil for George Floyd at Marshall Park on Tuesday. If anybody will be out there, please wear a Poor People's Campaign shirt.
And thank you for that, Samantha. And that's at 6 p.m. at Marshall Park. And yeah, if we can all, if you go, those who, if we can wear Poor People's Campaign shirts to show that we are supporting their action and their organization, that would be awesome. And Oh, I do want to say that if you have not joined the campaign, please go to poorpeoplescampaign.org and sign on to join the campaign. And that's how you will get our emails. And that's how you will get the information that we're going to be sending out about these important actions that are coming up. And does anybody have any announcements or anything that they want to share? Okay, then. We all really appreciate everybody coming here, taking your time out on your Sunday afternoon to be at the meeting and to find out how we can really take actions to and how we can move forward to fight against the evils that the campaign is fighting against. George, do you have anything else to say? Okay.
Not really.
I'm going to go ahead and put my email in the chat. It's katedemalley@gmail.com. If anybody has any questions or wants to communicate after the meeting, you can do so. And please.
Go ahead, Kate.
Please help spread the word when you get the emails about a meeting coming up or about an event. Please help us spread the word and help us grow this circle so we can do the work most effectively that we need to do to protect our democracy and to ensure that everyone has equal rights.
So we appreciate you being here. And I know I said earlier we can't melodiously sing together on Zoom, but I'm going to end by playing a video. If you want to stay on and see it and hear it, I find it uplifting every time I've heard it, and I hear it a lot. And I'll mute myself because I sing along, and I cannot sing. Even when I try it, it's not melodious. When I heard Leslie Oliver at the beginning, a cappella in the car, carrying a tune, I was like, this is a miracle. So I'm going to play this. Please save the chat, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for all that you do.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. Until the killing of black men, black mothers, sons is as important as the killing of white men, white mothers, sons. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. Not needing to clutch for power, not needing the light just to shine on me. I need to be just one in the number as we stand against tyranny. To me, young people come first. They come first. They have the courage where we fail. If I can just shine a light on as they carry us through the gale. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. I'm a woman who speaks in a voice, and I must be heard. At times I can be quite difficult. I'll bow to no man's word. We who believe
Okay, everybody, I just,
Bye.
so May 25th, Marshall Park at 6 p.m. That's Tuesday, May 25th, celebration of life, commitment to justice and remembrance of George Floyd. May 25th, Tuesday, 6 p.m., Marshall Park. Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
Thanks,
I asked
people.
George in chat if she could send me the link to that video and that song you just
Ella's
played up.
song, just on YouTube, Ella's song, ELLA, Ella's song.
Okay, thank
That's-
you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, beautiful. Okay, thank you.
Okay.